Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Hetherington here. Today we're going to do a maths lesson on division. Division is when we have a collection of objects and we share and divide them into equal groups. So you can see here I have 20 fantails. Let's quickly count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, there are my 20 fantails. I'm going to divide them equally between 5 teachers. So you can see I have Mrs. Mack, myself, Mrs. Spina, Miss Lyons and Mrs. Valence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to divide them equally so they have the same number of fantails each. So to do that, I'm going to give them 1 each to start with. So 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. Now I've still got heaps of fantails left, so I'm going to do that again. 1 to Mrs. Mack, 1 to me, 1 to Mrs. Spina, 1 to Miss Lyons, 1 to Mrs. Valence. Oh, let's go again. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. We can go again. Share them equally. There's all my fantails gone. So let's see how many Mrs. Mack has. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Mrs. Spina has 1, 2, 3, 4. Miss Lyons, 1, 2, 3, 4. And Mrs. Valence, 1, 2, 3, 4. So everybody has 4 fantails, so it's equal. If I was going to write this out, I would write it as 20 divided by, that's our symbol, 20 divided by 5, because we have 20 fantails and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teachers. My answer would be, how many does each person have? Let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So my answer is 4 because we have 4 fantails each. Now, if I didn't have any fantails to share out, I could draw this problem. So if I didn't have these, I could draw, or any of these even, I could draw my people. So I could draw, this is Mrs. Mack. And then we have Mrs. Hetherington, we'll put a H for that one. Then we have Mrs. Spina. Mrs. Valence. And Miss Lyons. They're my people. And then I'm just going to draw little lines to represent my fantails for each person. And I'm going to count out 20. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then there I can see again, each person gets 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's how I could draw my problem if I didn't have any objects to use. Now, that took a little while counting out 1 by 1. So this time I could do it by 2s. Let's try. We could use the fantails again. I'm going to do by 2s and see. Ready? We'll put these back up here. Here's my 20 fantails. Let's give 2 to Mrs. Mack, 2 to me, 2 to Mrs. Spina, 2 to Mrs. Valence, 2 here. Might go another 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Oh, that was a bit quicker. And I can still see that everybody has 4. So sometimes if we have larger numbers, we can also group them like that. Now, I'm going to make it a little bit trickier now. I'm going to add in another teacher. All right, let's put these back down here. So we had Miss Lyons, Mrs. Mack, Mrs. Valance, Mrs. Spina, and myself. Now I'm going to add in Miss Belford because she's decided she'd like some fantails too because nobody started eating theirs yet. So let's see how we go. I'm going to give 1 to Mrs. Mack, 1 to me. Remember, we're going to try and make these as equal as we can. 1 to Mrs. Spina, 1 to Mrs. Valance, 1 to Miss Lyons, 1 to Miss Belford. No, still got leftovers. I'm going to go again. 1 here, here. Keep going. Oh, we've got 2 each now. Keep going again. Ooh, that's interesting. I can't put these into groups because if I gave these 1 to Mrs. Mack and 1 to me, that wouldn't be fair because Mrs. Spina, Mrs. Valance, Miss Lyons and Miss Belford wouldn't get as many. They only have, look, 1, 2, 3. And we would have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's a bit unfair, isn't it? So I can't put those in there. So if I was going to write that out, we still have our 20 fantails and we divided them between how many teachers was there again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 this time with Miss Belford. How many fantails does each person get? How many did we have again? 1, 2, 3. So each teacher had 3, but we had these 2 left over. We couldn't give those to any of the teachers because it wouldn't be fair. So I'm going to write that as 3 remainder, little r, which means like leftover. How many were left over? 2. So our answer is 3 remainder 2. Now, I'm going to get you to have a go at drawing your own division problem. If you don't have any objects, as I said, you can draw them like I did before with the lines and I drew the people. So this time, I want you to have a go at this problem. 15 divided by 3. Okay, so 15 divided into 3 equal groups. So you could use anything you have at home to help you, or you could draw the problem. 15 objects divided into 3 equal groups. Have fun, everybody. Bye.